Hello everyone. Starting a new vlog very shortly after I ended the last. We are now in Bournemouth for my sister's birthday. So I'm gonna vlog today, tomorrow when it's her actual birthday, and then possibly Wednesday. I don't know. We're about to go out and get some food. Not sure where yet. It was a pretty long drive, so we're all quite hungry. Olivia, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm starving though.
Yeah, we need food. I'm gonna go now and let you know when we know where we're gonna eat. Bye bye. It's so cold, it's freezing. So after a brisk walk along the beach, my hair is very natty. We're at the Marriott for food. It's really cute. I'll try and get some footage. My makeup has been like blown off from the wind. I think I'm gonna get the pine nut and lemon ricotta ravioli and a mojito because I'm obsessed with mojitos at the moment. What are you getting, Dad?
I'm thinking between the chalk, shrimp, trout, or the dressed herring crab.
Olivia?
Times 2.
A margarita.
There's also a meringue for dessert and it's huge. Lemon meringue, and I really want it. I think most of us on the table want it, so. So we are back in the hotel now. Dessert was so nice. The pasta was really good as well. We had a little bit of a sunset on the walk back. Honestly, not as good as the last time I came, but it was still a really nice sunset. I wanted to do a bit of a book update. Last time I spoke about what I was reading in a vlog, it was Sunrise on the Reaping. Since then, I've read The Housemaid's Wedding. It was a little bit disappointing, but I don't know what I was expecting from such a short story anyway. It was just like a quick read and it's been in my library for a while, so I thought I would just read it. Another one that's been in my library for a while and also saved on Goodreads for a while is Legend. I'm going to start reading it tonight. I haven't had the chance to start it yet, so I thought tonight would be a good time because we came back to the hotel a bit earlier than I thought. It is a dystopian book, and if I haven't said this enough in my vlogs, I freaking love dystopians. I hope it's good. The premise sounded really good and that's why I saved it. Whether that's presented very well throughout the book or not, I don't know. It's got a fairly good rating on Goodreads as well, so I thought I would give it a go. I think I'm just going to keep on the dystopian track until I get bored of it because it's what's keeping me reading at the moment. I do still love murder, mystery, crime kind of genre, but I've just not been getting into it as much anymore. I started reading a book called The House, I believe it is, because I read another book by that author, I think it was called The Catch, and it was brilliant and it really freaked me out and honestly put me off having a boyfriend for a freaking long time. However, I couldn't really get into the house book, The Dream Home, I don't even know what it's called, but I couldn't get into it. I was confused, like I did want to know answers, but not enough to keep reading, clearly. I will come back to it at one point, but for now, we're gonna read Legend. I love when it's just like a dark government and I don't know, just love a dystopian, so I'm gonna read it. I'll let you guys know how I get on. It is a series too, so hopefully if this is good, I can finish the series and that will keep me going for a little while too. It was between reading Legend and The Selection. I thought Legend seemed a bit more like Hunger Games Divergent style of dystopian, whereas Selection was a bit more, there wasn't any book that I could compare it to, but it seemed a bit more like of a chilled kind of dystopian, if that makes sense. Legend seems a bit more my speed, so I'm gonna give that a go. Start reading it tonight and I will update you guys. That's it for today, I guess. I will check in tomorrow on Olivia's actual birthday. We have a bit more planned for tomorrow. We're here the whole day, so there'll definitely be more to vlog. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. Today is Olivia's birthday. We're heading out for breakfast. We need to leave like really soon. Mum and Dad are already ready, so I've course, me and Olivia are late. Anyway, we're going for breakfast near, like in the Sandbanks area, and then probably coming back into Bournemouth after a little while around Sandbanks. I actually slept really well last night. This bed is super comfortable, and I also finished 2 chapters of Legend. I'm liking it so far, so we'll see how that goes. Olivia's brushing her teeth in the background if you hear that noise. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Bye bye. So we finished our walk and we headed to this little beachfront cafe, I guess. I got another matcha, vanilla sea salt matcha with coconut milk. That's actually really yum. Good order from me. So we're gonna head into Bournemouth, probably nip to a few shops. I'm hopefully meeting up with my friend from uni, Imi, for a little drink as well, maybe another matcha. But yeah, that's my update. Bye-bye. Dad, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's the Star Wars thing.
Bye-bye.
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 So we went back to the same place we had breakfast for dinner. We had some really nice pizzas. I had another mojito. I told you I'm obsessed, it's really bad. But yeah, food was really, really good. Liv had a little, tiny little birthday snack come out for her. Really nice handwriting though. But yeah, we are just heading back. I was gonna close the vlog off now because when I get back, I am going straight to bed because I'm a working girl. I have my job in the morning. That is all for today, and I will see you probably in a couple days for one more day of a vlog. Good evening, good night, goodbye. Hello guys, it's been a few days since I last picked up the camera, but I wanted to vlog a little bit of today. There won't be much to vlog, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm really sorry if the audio is not great. We are in the Fiat on an A road, so the wind is just a lot. But yeah, we are heading to a cafe now to meet up with practically our other sister, Lara, for breakfast. We have our auntie coming around later. I think Olivia's gonna make pad ki mao, my favourite. I do have more editing to do. I said this in last week's vlog. I just keep getting delayed, so that's the plan for today. We'll see you at the cafe. Number one, I don't really know what happened to this day of the vlog. Number two, if you see like the leftovers of like spot cream on my face, ignore it. So I'm actually about to head into bed for the evening. I do need to edit. Story of my life. I want to apologise. I feel like this vlog in particular has felt very all over the place. I know that I really need to get like back into a routine with editing and managing that around the days that I'm filming and the days that I actually have work. So before I start like the routine of next week, I'm gonna sit down and kind of figure out what days I can edit, where I have time. I just think in the past couple of weeks too, the days when I need to be editing, I've been doing things, so it's been quite hard. And it stresses me out more than it needs to, and this is probably why I'm breaking out even more than just the hormonal acne. So besides the little editing talk, I did just kind of want to talk about my skin. I've mentioned in quite a few of my vlogs now that I'm dealing with major hormonal acne. I came off the pill in like October time, November time, and the past few months have been rough. It really knocks my confidence to kind of have no makeup on when I'm filming, but I want to be real, this is my skin at the moment. So most of it is in the hormonal region, which is like definitely a side effect of me coming off of the pill. I kind of anticipated this, but it obviously is just like tough to deal with, especially because this is the worst my acne has ever been. I have been trying to use my acne side a bit more frequently. It's tough because I feel like my skin rarely gets a break. For my job, I need to put makeup on, I need to put new skincare products on, so that just kind of like stresses my skin out even more. So it's rare that I get a full day without makeup, which I know is not good. I honestly might schedule a doctor's appointment, however, I do kind of want to speak to a specialist and not just a GP. I'd love to go in and speak to a dermatologist and kind of have their opinion on it as well, just because I do think a specialised opinion is always going to be beneficial. I am 100% staying firm on the fact that I do not want to go back on the pill at all. It was just really affecting my moods, and realistically it wasn't helping my periods enough to stay on it. And it would be a matter of trial and error too, like okay, maybe one pill out there would not affect my moods and would help my periods and would also keep my skin intact. But eventually I'm going to be coming off the pill anyway, and it's just going to prolong the experience. So I would rather get the hormonal acne out of the way now, balance my hormones, sort it all out, and then be done with the experience, you know? However, if there are non-hormonal products that I could be on to kind of help my skin clear up a little bit, yeah, like tell me all about it, you know? I do think it's so normalized to go into the GP at like 13 and just say I'm dealing with really painful periods, and the GP just saying go on the pill, and it's as easy as that. And then you're on the pill and you look back however many years later, realize it's been so many years and how much it's actually affected you. So I'm glad I'm stopping the cycle now. I also know that some people will be watching thinking, Jen, the acne is not that bad. And I know that there are people that suffer with a lot more acne than this, but just from my perspective and what I've had and my experience, this is the worst acne I've ever had, and it is really quite painful, which is the worst part of it if I'm being honest. This is the acne side that I have been using. I know you're not meant to use an awful lot, so I just use a really small amount, but I've also seen quite a few things online recently about the recall of products with benzene in them, and I think it's benzoyl peroxide that does turn into benzene over time. Guys, I don't know the science behind it. I just know it's linked. I am using it twice daily, so I am getting a fair amount of exposure to it. It's also kind of been drying out my skin a lot, which I've been noticing, but that's very easily overcome with just a bit of moisturizer. I also don't really know what I'm expecting to hear from a dermatologist if I did get referred to one. I kind of know what it is, and it's very clear why I'm breaking out, because I'm no longer on the pill. And I'm also worried that they're just gonna say the only thing they can offer is something like Accutane. And I'm honestly not completely opposed to Accutane, but my sister has been on Accutane and she didn't have the best experience with it. I know it was very drying. However, she also said it gave her a little bit of a natural lip filler. I also need to tell myself that I should not be wanting to go on Accutane just in the chance that it might give me a little bit of a natural lip filler. I definitely think it's worth to go and hear what they have to say though. Even now after I put the products on, I feel like she has calmed down a little bit. Also need to stop personifying everything, because why have I just called my skin a she? But it is just like the more inflamed like red ones that are more noticeable now. These are kind of just now scarring, which I think eventually I'm going to have to start using some bio oil or something on the scarring. But then I'm also worried about putting more oil on my face and then breaking out again. So is it just an endless cycle? Maybe. I truly ramble on forever, so I'm going to stop myself now and give you guys a proper little outro, because I didn't in last week's vlog. But thank you for watching this vlog if you did. And yeah, next week's vlog will be another cute, wholesome vlog. I really don't have anything else to say in these outros, so sleep well, have amazing dreams. Good night.